Welcome to FAQ Podcast 11. We made it all put into those double digits. We're taking your calls live.
Woo.
And
Remember when we were playing Lego Jurassic Park?
I do.
For like,
we almost beat that game.
I got a.
well, we beat one.
We beat Jurassic Park.
Got my soundboards
One.
here.
Yeah. I say we, I mean you and Joel.
Nice.
Nice work.
All right, I guess let's take our first.
What are we talking about today?
Nothing. It's up to you
Anything.
guys.
We're taking all questions, any and all comers. This ain't even a video game podcast. We're answering questions
really.
about cars. We're answering your question about life.
We're not talking about nothing.
Movies.
We're talking about everything.
Yeehaw!
So, yeah, please, for the love of God, have your question ready. Hello, caller. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good.
That's good to hear.
Just wanted to ask if you guys were going to collaborate with Bro Team Pill again anytime soon, like you guys did back on the other channel.
I see.
The other channel. I mean,
which will not be spoken.
we trying to collaborate with as many people as possible. I think we've kind of drifted apart from Bro Team. I'm still a fan. I still watch his videos and stuff. But I feel like we've just kind of drifted apart. The problem is basically that there are a lot of people out there to collaborate with, and I guess this is kind of our fault. He's kind of hard to pin down.
Well,
He's Canadian, that's why.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the real problem is we want to do a lot of collaborations, but it's really hard to like set up the collaborations. That's why we had so few of them. One of the things that I would like to do in the future is have a weekly collaboration show where every week we've got somebody different. Honestly, it's a question of manpower right now. We've only done 3 or 4 of them in the 7 months we've been here, because it's just like coordinating with the guys who are on the phone, getting their footage, making sure that we're all on the same page.
For some reason, we always bend over back. Like, we'll usually go to people and stuff like that. Like, I feel like we're usually the ones that are going and like.
Yes,
Also,
we are the
more of
victims.
our time.
Also, brutal honesty here is that like collaborations are generally used to grow your channel, and
Brutal.
Like, I mean, no, it's brutally honest only because like
Yeah.
Bro Team's channel isn't bigger than ours right at the moment.
And the
I
fan
don't know.
crossover is really big.
And that's the thing. There's already a lot of people that, like, for example, yourself. There's already a lot of people that know, like, both of us and associate the two groups already. So it's kind of strange. Like, obviously, we do a lot of stuff with Achievement Hunter, but that's because we're under the same metaphorical roof.
But if you look at the other guys that we've done collaborations with, like Louis Caliber or like The Creatures or Super Panic Frenzy, there's not a lot of crossover in those audiences.
Yeah, we're trying to build new audiences by
PewDiePie?
I mean, the thing, we're not ruling anything out, obviously. Right now, it is it is purely a I think, like Joel said, a manpower thing. There's a reason that you haven't seen a collaboration from us with anyone else in a while.
Since C-Nanners.
So,
Yeah.
yes. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Great. Well, thank you for calling.
Wait, Lawrence.
Thanks.
We can say goodbye. Thank you for calling.
He hung up on himself.
I have a question for you, Lawrence.
What's up?
Do we have a theme for today?
No.
Yeah, here, hold on. Let me
were
dig
gone.
it out here.
Oh,
Anus madness.
I know. I saw we took that call. I was pointing at Anus Madness. Jurassic Park.
Isn't that what that's what they used to
it's still
call?
going.
They said women in like the 1930s.
Oh, yeah.
They had anus madness if they
They got
Yeah,
around.
if they slept around. Yeah.
they would anus madness, ovary hysteria. Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey.
All right, well, let's throw it back to the phone.
Wait, you didn't answer my question.
Hello, thank you for calling. I
Yeah.
just played it. Hello, thank you for calling. What's your question?
It's anything.
holy shit.
No, it's
Hi.
anything.
No.
So, my question is, you know, you guys have done 2 Dude Soup lives now. And within that, do you guys see was there enough success with the first and second one for you to warrant more Dude Soups?
I think so.
One. Let's all answer at the same time. You ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Bro Team
Big
Pill.
Pill.
So
Yes.
No, yeah, we want to keep doing it. We don't want to oversaturate everyone on it. Like, the timing of the last one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Because there was an event. We would like to see kind of how it goes when we're just doing it somewhere where there isn't something going on, to see kind of who shows up.
yeah.
So right now we've done 2 tests. One is a test during an event where people actually paid for tickets, so that way we can go to a venue and let people in.
Yep.
The other test was we did it at the YouTube space where it was just kind of first come,
free.
first serve.
Yeah. I was at that one. That
And
was
I
really-
think both went pretty well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We sold out Seattle, and we also were capacity for YouTube.
We had a couple criticisms about the Seattle show, which was that we didn't get to hang around very long afterwards.
My main
I
criticism for
felt
the
like
Seattle
we
show.
had
The venue
enough
kind
time
of
there, though.
booted us. We saw as many people as we could, but we were asking beforehand, like, how much time are we going to have? Are we going to be able to meet and greet? And they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. And then we had like 30 minutes, and then the owner came out and was like, everybody out.
Well, I think they just underestimated what a meet and greet
Well,
might be
and-
for us because we like to hang out.
And
a
the
lot.
owner
Yeah.
said, like, what he kind of said to me when he was walking by was like, we're just trying to like help you guys not get stuck here all night or whatever. Like he was kind of doing it to kind of push us. He pushed us outside, and then he pushed us outside, and he like brought us back into like us. Like after we got in there, he was like, we were just kind of doing that to like so you guys could leave.
So the big thing is the venue that we were at in Seattle, not a small venue, but they're like very much a music venue. They don't serve any alcoholic beverages.
All ages venue.
It's an all ages venue, which is very cool for as many people that want to get in there as possible. But in the future, it might be the kind of thing where we want to have like alcohol or
Perform somewhere that doesn't host poetry slams.
do something like that. Maybe even like have merch that
Yeah.
we can like
Yeah.
sell there. I don't know. It's really not just a ploy to.
Did they buy the shirt off your back?
Honestly, it's really not a ploy to just get more money.
Like,
it
yeah,
is. It is a ploy to kind of diversify what
The
we
experience.
do. What we do as a group and stuff. And my idea when we've been thinking about doing this for a long time, but my idea was it would be nice if we could find a way to legitimize ourselves as comedic personalities.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that might be possible.
You just want to do stand up.
I did do some stand-up. I practiced my stand-up while
It was really good.
Thank you.
James, you sprouted on stage. It was like a wilting flower getting sunlight for the first
It's like
time.
the panels. That's the thing. After doing panels at all these events, it's so fun to like have that energy with an audience.
Yeah.
Like people that are into it
Like,
and like
reacting.
feeling it and
As opposed to like
like
where
that.
you're just doing it
Look,
here
that-
and it's just me and Spoole
that
watching.
middle picture right there. Hold on. No,
Yep, that's
not
it.
that. Wait, that's
That's from Community.
wait, down. Go the picture at the very bottom. There you go. Look at my face.
Well,
Look how happy I
Look at
am.
you now.
Oh,
See?
you are adorable.
Look how happy I am, just smiling.
Look how not
Hey,
happy
wait,
Bruce
hold
is
on,
though.
I'm wearing the
Watch
exact
Bruce's
same-
face. Watch it change.
Look, I'm wearing the same shirt I'm wearing now. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, we hope to do more.
Jules, does that... Wait, no, who was that? Who was on the... Oh, Jordan.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
sorry.
They're all
Jordan.
ghosts anyway.
Yeah, also, we're not going to say your name because who knows? People may try and find you on Skype.
Oh, I didn't say his last name.
No, I know, I'm just saying.
I say
That's
until
why
it
we're
becomes
being
a
rude.
problem. We
talking.
dox everyone
Jordan
that
Williamsby.
Hopefully that
That's not
answers your
right.
question. Look for Dude
Yeah.
Soup Live coming to a town near you if you live near a major city. Los Angeles.
Yeah, no, because the YouTube Space one was so much fun. Like I went to that one, and that was a blast. And I'm just hoping that there's gonna be more for me to more that you guys do live that that people can go to, because that was a blast, and everybody should experience something like that.
This isn't set in stone, but we might be doing a Halloween.
What? I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, I didn't know about
Spooky
that.
We
Halloween
might be doing a spooky Halloween
cast.
show.
Are we gonna be dressed up?
That's what I'm pushing for.
Yeah.
I already know what costume I'm gonna have too. If we do that, but that's nothing is set in stone for that. But
Nothing's
we'll
set
let
in
you
stone.
know first.
James will be dressed as the marvelous Mad Madam Mim from The Sword and the Stone.
Nailed it.
Nice. Relevant.
You don't have to pity laugh. It's okay.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you for calling.
Of course.
Thanks.
Have a great day, guys.
You too.
You too.
Yeah. That was nice. It's always nice to talk
You
to
know,
people.
it's
Hey.
good that people come to the things
I
that
like
we
Jordan.
do. We do.
All right, who's got the most appealing avatar?
Platinum Shaft. Oh, you
Uh,
lost it. He's way under there.
yeah. Hold on.
There's a
I'm
little
dragging.
stack on
I'm
there.
dragging. I'm dragging.
Stack,
Dragon.
stack,
Dragon.
stack,
Oh,
dragon,
man.
stack.
Dragon. Dragon.
I know,
Jeez.
come here.
Oh, geez.
God, everyone's
We'll
gonna.
go with this.
You're gonna.
Hello.
Holy balls.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Not well? You die? You dead?
Oh no.
He's got a terminal
Hit that
case of
soundboard.
mute.
Oh,
Hello.
You're a little murmured there.
What's going on? Nice.
I'm gonna give you some of these. Hold on. There we go. All right.
You got the moo.
So rude. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hey. Your mic's just a little low, but that's okay.
What? What?
Do you have a question?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Lay it on us.
Would you like to ask us that question?
Let him ask it.
Yeah, sorry about that. I turned you guys down. So you can't keep doing YouTube forever. So what's your plan for when you need to quit?
Vimeo. We're gonna do Vimeo.
Gonna diversify into Vimeo,
Virtual
Ustream.
reality.
Well, like I said, I was hoping to legitimize us as entertainers slash
Nope.
comedians slash anything. I don't know.
Stream?
I don't know. I mean, I think that whether it's on YouTube or not, I think internet video is here to stay.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
whether we're on camera, like dumb video game jokesters or not,
Yeah.
there are lots of jobs that are in digital media that don't necessarily involve playing video games for a living. I'm rarely on the streams or gameplays, and
It's 'cause you're not funny.
It's because I'm not funny, and I'm bad at video games, and I'm lazy
No.
mainly.
Because you do stuff behind the scenes.
But yeah, there's like stuff that I do that can help other channels, and so when we're 45 or 55, I don't know if necessarily any of us want to be doing exactly what we're doing now, but we're all sort of forging different paths, I think.
Yeah, and I think part of the perks of this job, one of the major ones, is that we kind of get to work on the things that interest us, like whether we really like editing or like graphic design or managing, like people management, learning, because we're kind of like our own little entity. We have a company that we work for, but we are responsible. Right now, we made a decision and we collectively were like, oh, now's a good time to do the Fact Cast.
Yeah.
So we should do it. And then Lawrence got up and started organizing everything, and then he was like, all right, let's do it now. So like we are kind of responsible for our own fates. So the things that interest us are the things we kind of gravitate towards while we're trying to keep the channel up and running. So, I guess that will lead into wherever we end up in 15 years, hopefully.
I feel like most of us, like as you get older, you just we would drift more to behind the scenes stuff and not necessarily on camera stuff for the most part.
Except for you, Spoole.
No.
You're gonna be more and more
The
on
next
camera.
Brad Pitt.
No, God, no.
The next Brad Pitt.
I could be Fight Club 2?
Lawrence, what are you gonna be doing in 15 years?
Oh man, I don't know. I guess that's a weird question to ask, because the people who are successful now found a way to carve a path through media that wasn't figured out yet. So that skill, I think, will persist even after this media is gone. And if, like, people ask, oh, you guys are talentless, what would you do if you didn't have YouTube? Well, we'd figure it out. We'd figure something else out that works, whether it's doing traveling shows or mailing VHS tapes.
A magazine.
Everyone, jump in the old wagon. We're doing a traveling
I'm
road
gonna
show.
show you
No,
how
you're
much
right.
I can lift
Like,
on the bench press.
It's just because it's our personalities or our work ethic and stuff would still be there.
I have a question for you. Where do you
Okay.
think we will be in 15 years?
Well, I have no idea, but if you ever want to give away the channel to someone, I mean, you can't see it right now, but I am pointing to my face, and I know someone who would like to take it.
Done.
Us to give
Done.
you our
By
channel.
yourself?
Done.
Hey, buddy,
can run
15
all?
years
Yeah,
from now,
myself.
if we're still doing this, we may seriously consider it.
No questions asked.
Yeah, sure, hit me up, I'll do it.
Watch, he'll have
I'm
a
not
bigger
sure
channel.
that's how YouTube works, but
No, it's absolutely how
got it.
Watch him have a bigger YouTube channel than us 20
no.
years
Oh,
from
yeah.
now, and then we
I've
want to
got
give it to him and he
5,000
doesn't want
views,
it.
Actually, yeah.
Cool. Thanks for your question.
Wait, hold on, Cass, that's one more thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, why did James and Lawrence watch such entry-level shit pleb tier anime?
Why do you watch shitty anime?
What do I live?
Oh, sorry,
just
you're breaking up
entry-level
there. Sorry,
shitty.
lost you.
Entry level shitty anime. I don't even know what that means. First of all, to be watching anime, it can't be entry level. You already have to be some degree of nerd.
Well, oh yeah, I guess that's true.
I think he means like we're not.
Naruto? Would
we're not
Naruto
watching
be
the
like
hardcore
entry
shit.
level?
Like dads sleep with their daughters and ask tough
Dragon
questions
Ball
about
Z,
incest
would that
and
be
shit.
entry-
Yeah, Dragon Ball. The only thing I could think would be Dragon Ball Z, Naruto.
Well, let's get on
maybe
4chan
One
and argue
Piece,
about
but
anime.
Attack on
Pro.
Titan is entry level shit.
I guess so.
it's
on Netflix.
entry level shit now. But if you watched it when it was
Before,
kind of
yeah.
going, it wasn't. Now it's mainstream.
We could be these guys with little patches on our jackets, thumbs upping,
You're assuming I don't have patches on my jackets
giant
already?
Who do I
fucking
get to be?
watermark over all of our faces.
Oh, you get to be the girl with the short hair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
Or
what-
her.
that's
I'm
what I was
down with
thinking.
that.
Who
She's
am
got
I?
a strong chin.
You're the guy with the elbow patch.
Blonde. Oh.
Yeah, you're the
I
blonde
think
because.
Jesus.
I'm gonna be the blonde
The
woman.
most attractive dude.
Blonde woman. Oh,
Blonde
yeah.
woman.
There we go. That's him.
All right.
All right. Hey, I remember your username, Archaic Bro. What's up?
Oh, excuse me. Hi.
You don't sound that archaic to me, but how's it going?
Oh, I'm nursing a cold and I need to cool down and I'm having
Oh, he put his thumb in
Sorry,
his mouth.
I think you swallowed your mic, or it's in some other orifice.
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah, I
that's
can
a
hear
little
you.
better.
Cool.
All right, do you have a question for us?
Yeah. When you guys were younger, how did you deal with like deciding what career to sort of enter?
How do we deal with what?
How did
Career-
deciding what
picking
your
your
career
career?
would be? Is that basically what you
Oh,
asked?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, none of us did. That's kind of the weird thing about being
kinda
young
like-
is you assume that you have to know where you're going, but there's a lot of time that happens between being young and being old, or like us.
You get smart. You get more
Yeah.
wise.
And in all those years, you have time to try things out and change your mind. Like I got a degree in computer science.
I was just
got
gonna play like what? Let's play a game. I was just gonna say let's play a game called What Was Your Major in College,
Yeah.
Lawrence.
computer science, and I got a job out of college doing hardcore programming and quit that and changed tracks because I realized that specific thing wasn't what I wanted to spend the rest of my life doing.
James, what was your major in college?
Media production and creative
Never
writing.
mind. You don't count. Go home.
Mine was broadcast production.
Jesus.
Aha, suckers! We had our life on track.
Yeah, you really did. It only
But
took
I
you
wanted to be
15 years to
I
get
wanted
here.
To be, I wanted to be a lawyer when I was in high school for a long time, basically until like almost I graduated. And was
What kind
like,
of a lawyer?
A corporate lawyer, actually, because
Oh.
lots of money.
Oh,
And it's pretty easy.
cool. I was an anthropology and fine arts majors.
Wow.
Yeah.
man.
Not surprising
You're
at all.
probably really rich, huh, millionaire?
So if you ever want to talk about Australopithecines,
Nope,
here I
no
am.
one does. Turns out no one does.
But the real answer is like I feel like especially in college, like in high school, there's no real way of kind of figuring out what you want to be when you grow up, unless you've wanted to be it your whole life already. But like by the time you get to college and you kind of see what everything is out there, that's when you get a better idea. And even then, by the time you're a senior in college, you're still kind of like, I think this is what I like. I'm gonna go do this, and then you'll do that for a little while probably, and then realize you either don't like it or you do like it, or
Yeah, I found that I loved going. Like I loved the classes I took in college. I have a lot of regrets about classes I didn't take, but I did find that my extracurricular activities had a lot more bearing on my future career path than my actual courses of study.
definitely.
So there's certain things that you'll be drawn to, and this may not happen right away. It may not happen to you yet, but it will happen eventually. That you'll be drawn to something, and those are pretty good indicators that that's what you should be headed for.
Yeah.
It's kind of like on a mini map, you see this blip where it's constantly saying go northeast, and it may not be the next objective, but eventually you'll kind of end up there. So for me, like I liked wrestling a lot as a kid.
Nerd.
And I wanted to be a wrestler, and then eventually I
But
decided.
like WWE wrestling.
Yeah, like well, no, the only honest, ironically,
The
the
real
only
wrestling.
version of wrestling that makes any money,
Right.
Which is none. But I wanted to be a
UFC.
wrestler, and then I decided I wanted to be a doctor,
Oh.
but that's only because my grades were really good.
Oh,
So I was
I'm
like, I
smart.
guess I should do something.
What went wrong?
And then I wanted to be a
Spoole's a
wrestler.
dick.
I wanted to be a wrestler again. Went to college and was kind of like, wow, all through high school I took drama. Like I took drama class and acting and I really enjoyed it. So maybe I should be a drama major. So I was doing that, took 2 years worth of drama classes, which were all the acting classes, and then they were like, all right, we need you to start building sets.
And you decided I don't need all this drama in my life.
Well, kind of, yeah. I was like, they want you to start building sets and doing drama theory and all kinds of stuff like that. And I said, no, thank you. And then I changed majors.
Yeah.
So, but still, like, I still like performance. Like we were talking about Dude Soup Live. I still kind of enjoy that. So I'm glad that I've gotten back into something that I can utilize.
Yeah, and I went through like 2 years of just like kind of general college before I even decided I want to work in TV and stuff like that. And then one day I was like, I really like TV. I hate what I'm doing now. I'm gonna try and do that. And I did.
Smart.
Got it.
And here we are.
So
Not
yeah,
on TV.
looking
take away
at a skeleton.
while you're in school and you have kind of the safety net of your parents paying for everything.
Or not.
Or
the
not.
government paying for stuff.
Well, if you're paying for stuff, then you have to start compromising. Then you have to be like, okay, what can I get paid for while I work towards where I want to be? But if you're still in a place where your life circumstances are being provided for, please, like, try a lot of things, develop skills. If you're drawn to something, do it on your own time. And then, yeah, just see where it takes you. See what opportunities you can get, and you'll figure it out.
There's a ton of value as well to not just rushing into college. I know that's, at least in the United States, that is the standard. You already have your college like path set up before you finish high school, but the more and more I think about it, I'm like, if people just kind of like took like a year of not school after
Go
high
party
school
and go like travel and
walk around
everything.
Europe.
to have to make
Rumspringa.
money for themselves
Oh,
or
yeah.
pay or like work a job and realize that school days really aren't that long and homework doesn't take that much effort and all kinds of things like
It
that.
does though sometimes.
So if you did that, then you would probably be like, I know what I want to do. Like, I want to be an electrician, or I love building things. I want to study this. And you may save a lot of money not going to college because
Yeah.
of trade.
I mean, my problem is I've thought about going to grad school for a variety of different degrees. And then when I think back, because everyone's like, college was so much fun. And college was a lot of fun.
All
and
this
like,
fun these guys are having.
yeah, but also, like, I also remember staying up literally 36 hours to, like, finish,
Your fine art.
yeah, like projects, like papers, projects, theses, or whatever it was, and just it's like that aspect of it absolutely sucked. So
hate
I think that
homework.
if I were like have left high school and then gone into the real world, where like for a year or two, where I'm dictating my own schedule and doing my own thing, and like can go out when I want to go out, and you just have a 9 to 5. I would start saying to myself, well, maybe this isn't so bad. Maybe I don't need to go back to school because school's hard, man.
Well,
School
yeah,
sucks.
but I think
School
I
sucks.
think you're thinking of school in terms of how it was for you then.
That may
I
be
think
true.
the work ethic that you have now would probably be influential. You'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go home and read that textbook,
Yeah.
or like I'm gonna start working on this paper now.
The textbook I'm reading right now is the Dungeon Master's Guide to D&D
That's
5th
your
edition.
homework, right?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
fun.
Like,
You enjoy
like,
that.
You would be like, I'm gonna go start reading now. I'm gonna start working on this paper now, and then it wouldn't be 36 hours at the end because I know
Yeah.
that my work ethic in college was not
Same here, yeah.
That.
See, I kind of feel like my work ethic in college was maybe better than it is now.
Oh, really?
Because I have the income and age to buy alcohol. Whereas when I was younger, I had to beg it off of people whenever there was an opportunity,
Gotcha.
and it wasn't always there. But thank you for calling, and I hope
Yeah,
that was
thanks for
helpful.
your question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, you're super clear now. Pop that mic out. Hold on a second. Let me
he
send
still
let me
there?
send you away
Is
with
that
something.
person
No,
picking
you-
that girl's
what are you doing?
No,
nose?
it's don't send him. Oh.
Your mama is so fat that she had to get baptized at SeaWorld.
All right.
That robot's hilarious.
Stephen Hawking is a dick.
Thank you for calling.
That's
Yeah, I
sad.
got out of here.
Platinum shafts.
And I remember being young and being like, God, I wonder what being old is like, or just being an adult and like working. Yeah,
It's
weird
like
stuff.
this. You host podcasts.
I take solace in knowing. I take solace in knowing that when I was young, I was like, guys, this is the fucking best. Whereas everyone was like, I wish I was an
knew it?
adult
Good.
or whatever. And then when we were in college, people were like, oh, I hate this. I'm like, guys, this is the fucking best, right? It's not going to get any better than this. And right now, I'm like, my life is the best it's ever been.
like Adam
It's not
Sandler
going to
in
get
that
any
movie.
better
You
than
had
this.
like you had no responsibilities. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're Billy
It's great.
Madison.
It's good to appreciate that you are in the good old days while you're in them.
Yeah.
You never want to think back and be like, God damn it was so much better then.
Are we in the good old days right now?
For me, I'm like, man, my life is awesome right
yeah,
now.
same here.
Like,
Same for me. Fuck me.
I'm so happy in my life right now. Awesome.
Awesome.
Let's take another call.
All
Nice,
right.
thanks.
That
That's me
does-
killing myself, by the way.
All right. Hello and welcome to the show.
Nice avatar.
Hi.
How are you?
Hello.
Good. I wanted to know if there was an event that you've never been to that you'd like to do a live event at.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
that's a
say like
twist.
I thought you were gonna say any sort of event we could attend.
I would like to do a state fair, and I'm not joking about that. I think it would be pretty cool to like set up and just start like riffing and seeing the folk just rolling through, being like, what the
Lawrence, did you ever do those when you were in your music
Yes,
band?
cool. I'm glad you asked. It was like a
music band.
He was in a band with his family. Or
No,
whatever,
but you
right?
don't call it a music band as
It was
opposed to
like
those
a-
other bands that play
You know,
pictures.
It was like a grapevine flower festival. We got to sit on a float and play music, and they paid us so well that I got to buy my first PC off of that.
what?
That's right. Blap blap.
That's actually a good answer. Mine's gonna be Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh, that's
Could you imagine if we got to be on a float
Trying to
float?
play
and then they
James.
pull us in front of Macy's and then we just riff?
and our inflatable balloon is Chiswick.
Oh man, it'd be sweet.
It's a monster.
That would be awesome. Can I answer a question that wasn't actually your question? If there's just an event that I'd like to
Sure.
attend that I haven't?
DreamHack.
I was gonna say DreamHack.
Oh, DreamHack would be awesome.
Is that that's
DreamHack's
what you
awesome.
wanna do?
I was seriously gonna because I just kind of wanted an excuse to go to Norway or Sweden or whatever.
Uh,
the
Get to
fuck.
go to
Denmark?
DreamHack America.
Mine would be any Robbie Williams concert.
Okay.
I haven't seen Robbie Williams live. I've seen a lot of other bands and musical artists that I've loved for several years live, but I haven't seen Robbie
What
Williams.
about like Raw or something like that?
I've been to
No, but
been
like,
to wrestling events like crazy. Oh,
like
us?
we would be there. And
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
like
I'd love to
Jon
be-
Stewart when he wrestled. What's his name?
Yeah, they have like guest hosts, guest commissioners, and guest hosts that come on
be fun.
wrestling, and I would love to do something like that. Oh man, God, I'd kill to do something like that. Yeah. And if Robbie Williams was my tag team partner, that'd be great.
Lawrence is looking at pictures of like
Parties still.
underage college girls right now.
They're not
it's
underage,
really
they're in
highly
college.
well, you know, I was 17 when I went to college.
Well, you're a little baby boy.
I am a little baby boy.
Listen, Joel, we scrolled through lots of pictures of frats where dudes were tearing their shirts off, and you didn't have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with
Do we-
that. That's
do we have
art, Lawrence.
Let's see.
Do
What
we
is
want
it?
to take
All
our
right.
collar?
Hold on,
or
you're
leave?
turning into Adam now.
Yeah.
Rule 34, college.
There's still,
All I did was Google college party. It's not my fault that a bunch of sexy co-eds are on there.
Lawrence, is there anywhere that you'd like? You said
State Fair,
you said
man.
State Fair.
I think we did the rounds.
I said Macy's Parade. Thanksgiving Day
I said
Parade.
DreamHack and or
Oh, that's right.
DreamHack.
Well, I just want to go to DreamHack as an
Yeah.
excuse.
Is there somewhere you'd like to perform like a Dude Soup live or something?
The International Space
Today's
Station.
show.
Dude Soup Live. You know, I would love to perform for a big
Broadway.
crowd that doesn't have like any conception of what we're talking about. So like a games convention in China, like literally in China, like the Shanghai Games Convention
yeah, that's
or
a good
something.
idea. I thought
Where
you were
they-
gonna say like it's Broadway, but they're like, unfortunately, Idina Menzel will not be performing tonight, but in her place will be Dude Soup.
7 guys ramble about video games or whatever. My light
And
cube.
that looks like a penis. Bottom right looks like a penis.
But yes, actually, a Broadway show would be fucking awesome.
Thank you for your question.
Yeah, it's a very good question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good
No,
evening.
thank you.
Morning.
Well, thank you. Take
whatever
it back.
Hang up before she replies.
You
Oh
too.
God.
No, you too.
Too bad. Too late. Hold on, I gotta. It's been a while. Let me drop one of these babies.
Oh, it's a fart.
Dude,
bug zap.
trumpeteer.
I don't want to blow it
Yeah,
out.
don't blow your load.
I mean, I do. You know how it is. Hello. Welcome to the podcast. Oh, I can hear it. I can hear
It's
stuff.
us.
Gotta
We're
turn down that
talking.
volume. You're gonna find out in 30 seconds that you're on right now.
Is your mic
Is it
working?
me?
Is it?
Oh, he's.
Ooh. Wait. Oh, he fell asleep. I'm gonna give you one sound effect and then you're out of here. Hold on.
Oh well, sorry.
Sorry.
He's just about
Sucks.
to find out.
People choose
In like 5 seconds.
No.
A piece of advice for anyone listening to the show: if you're trying to call in, pay attention to your Skype.
It's rough. I don't know. People assume they're not
trying
gonna
to
get
listen to
answers.
us.
This guy's finicky.
Yeah.
Sometimes
They're
it
all
goes
finicky.
wrong.
Skype
What's going on
is.
there? All right.
Oh, he's calling back. Oh.
Hello. Welcome. Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
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 Hello?
Okay. You get one. Everybody gets one.
I
Nice
have
one,
problems.
Spoole.
Oh, you get 2 actually.
Thank you.
All right. That's it. You there yet?
So you have hope.
okay.
You have hope.
18 seconds. We give me 18 seconds.
That's enough time.
I think
All right.
so too.
We'll try again. Or
time
a new
they-
person. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Nice
success.
work.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
time.
Don't say anything. There's got to be one in here somewhere.
Ronald McDonald.
Got it. Okay. Thank you for calling. Do you have a question?
So my question is, how many places have you guys moved to for like offices?
Since we started at full screen?
Funhaus is the name of our group.
Since I started at like Machinima.
Oh.
Oh.
All the way.
Well, when Bruce joined Adam, they were in Red Room.
Yeah, then it's different questions because I was at HPC and so were you, Joel. Like,
Yeah, but I wasn't part of Inside Gaming at the
Yeah, you
HPC.
were
I was Realm. Yeah.
Inside Gaming, since the Inside Gaming channel, there was that one side.
the ski chalet.
Ski chalet, the one with the slanted
Okay.
roof.
Yeah, with
Yeah, that's
Coach-
sort of
Yeah,
didn't-
but that wasn't first.
Yeah, you're right.
It was the other side first. That's one.
Oh yeah.
Then it moved to Ski Chalet 2. Then it moved to Big Room 3. Then we moved to Culver
then full screen.
4. Full screen here. So this is 6. This is our 6th stop.
6 stop in about 2 years, 2.5 years.
And I was already walking around this
And
building
most of
going
those
like,
were
ooh,
this
that's
year.
a nice office.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be nice. What if we were there?
This is
I like this room.
This is probably our best setup so far, and
absolutely.
we're gonna get some more stuff coming in here that will eventually allow us to
walls.
also we're getting new walls, and then we'll be able to decorate it so it actually looks like a studio instead of a basement.
It won't
Yeah.
be Funhouse Orange though, because that's not an option.
Okay, good
Right.
call.
Didn't you say it was gonna be like
It's gonna be either
Aquamarine?
Aquamarine.
No, I'm telling you, we'd surround the whole thing with an aquarium. Fish everywhere.
You know what? I looked into that, and it turns out water carries sound really well, so we actually don't want it to be an aquarium. Yeah, kind of a bummer.
There's more to see.
That's why whales can talk over great distances, James.
Oh,
But
but
hold
the
on.
glass.
Yeah, we all do know
But
that.
does it echo?
What if we had like wavy like wall thing? I don't know. If that
This is boring. Thank
Yep,
you for your
thanks
question.
for calling.
The answer is 6. All right, he
It's like
fell
he's
asleep.
trying to trick us.
All right, wait, hold on. Let me give you one.
You can still.
one of these.
Okie dokie.
still hang.
Nice.
All right,
You got him.
moving on.
Nailed it.
I'll take you. Hello, you. Oh, hello, you.
Lawrence, hello.
Oh man, that's weird. You know my
Hi.
name.
I do.
What's your name? No, don't say it.
Why would you ask?
You can
that?
say your first name if
What-
you really
what-
want to.
What kind of
My name
question
is
do you have?
Zach. I'll take the risk.
You did it. Okay, well, look out the window. The internet's coming for you.
Yes.
What's your question for us?
My question for you guys is, what is your guys' favorite thing to do in your free time when you're not playing video games or working on
Chicks.
things like that?
Nice, Spoole. Give me that. Everyone get it.
Yeah.
Everyone get a piece.
Throw it up.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
This way to the fun.
Is there a vagina right off to the corner there?
But like, I'm sure you mean like an actual hobby, and it's still
Yeah.
chicks.
Boo!
God, Spoole, you're so cool.
I'm not though. I'm really not.
Whoa, that's a lot of vaginas.
On the other, I'm trying to find a safer.
What
here,
about
nope.
Joel? You love
I like
to
to
read
I like to read and draw.
and draw.
I like to read and draw and paint.
I love to exercise. That would definitely be my. I mean, it's probably tied with video games for my hobby of choice. And yours is
Mine is video games.
Yeah, well, other than video games.
Yeah, what do you do?
I watch movies and Netflix and stuff a lot.
All right, but
I don't
that's
like to
kinda-
go outside.
If you like studied movies or made an active goal of trying to like
None of the. I don't do that.
view
All right,
video
certain
games.
classics. or
Imagine a
whatever.
world where your TV doesn't exist and your computer doesn't exist.
I would be dead.
Ooh.
You
shit.
would be dead.
Skype
Well,
is down. No.
Sorry, Zach.
I like hiking and camping and
but
stuff
we can
like that.
still
It's hard
answer
to
this
do that
question.
here in LA a lot.
Yeah, it's really hard to hike and camp in LA.
I mean, you just go to Griffith Park.
The urban center most close to the most hiking and camping facilities in the nation.
You gotta drive all the way to like Malibu.
No, there's some
or
other
Griffith
ones.
Park.
Are you fucking kidding me?
There's
other ones.
several hikes. That you can do.
There's the Baldwin Hills Recreation area that's like on the way home from work.
It's not really a hike, but there you
It's
can
a-
walk
it's a
around
walk.
Kenneth Hahn.
Oh, it's got to
Yeah.
improve my Skype experience.
Um,
Okay, that makes sense.
There's what is it? Something Heights.
Also, take a weekend. Go to Mount Baldy, maybe.
He did that once, remember?
But I like video games more.
We were all very impressed that those pictures showed up.
You were
on-
just saying if there wasn't a computer.
So he's picking his number one hobby, which is video games. So
impressive.
all right.
Well,
there you go.
Well, Skype is down, so now we have to
It's
ask
improving
each
my
other
Skype
questions.
I never answered that.
Go ahead, Lawrence.
So the
Yeah.
problem is, I never want to answer. Come on, I never want to answer this because, my other hobbies are extremely nerdy, and it's like the thing that all nerds say to sound cool. So I like doing martial arts. I used to like doing indoor rock climbing, but I haven't done that so much in California. Playing music, listening to music,
These aren't nerdy.
cooking.
Oh, yeah.
No, the martial arts thing.
Yeah, I was
though.
gonna
It's
say
like-
you cook. I
It's like
cook
saying
too.
parkour, you know? It's like,
Ooh.
yeah, I do cool stuff. I'm kind of a karate black belt. Like, I don't know.
Kind of a karate black
Kind-
belt
kind-
or
no
a
big
karate
deal.
black belt.
No, I'm not karate.
Krav Maga. That's what I do.
Oh.
There's a place on Washington, and it's I think a Krav Maga studio, and it's called Reckham.
Nice.
R-E-K-M.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Krav Maga? That's what it looks like.
Hello, my name is Krav.
Maga.
Maga.
All right, Skype's up and running again.
Joel, did you learn Krav Maga when you were in the
get more
Israeli
calls.
military?
The thing is, I can't tell you, but
Oh.
Are you still playing? Hold on.
Do you sign an
didn't.
NDA?
Guys, 1 second.
Do you sign an NDA?
Okay, yeah, it's still going. All right. All right, let's accept another caller.
Skype.
Oh,
Skype down again.
Lawrence, what are you doing?
Shouldn't have
Fucking
updated.
damn.
Lawrence's fault.
I hit answer. I wanted to answer the call.
I wish we were still playing Jurassic
Thank you
Jurassic
very
World
much.
Lego.
Fucking Skype.
Move it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I did go. I went to Jewish camp for 10 years. Jewish summer camp for 10 years.
Okay, real
For
quick.
10 whole years?
Camp
Can
for
I
Jews?
can I ask you,
It was in Mississippi.
what's the deal with Jewish summer camp?
What's the deal with
You know what's
Jews
weird?
in camps?
I didn't think there was a
Collect
deal.
them all so they can't go anywhere.
I didn't think there was a deal with it because it was like the only Jewish camp for all of the South. So that's where all the Jews went. I didn't realize until I went to school in the Northeast that like Oh, like you went to this camp and you went to this camp, and so Jews apparently, because I think in the North it's all
Jews
about,
can't get enough of small confined spaces, sleeping in
the
bunks.
showers, though.
Yeah,
Look,
with
regardless, it was Mein Camp.
unconventional showers.
Yeah.
Mein Kampf.
Mein Camp.
God damn it.
That's such
Fucking
a great name
Skype.
for something. Mein Camp.
Why is it crashing? You got too many buttons. I don't know.
No, it's just that's violinist. I
I'm
don't
having
know.
a hard time here. Just have people type you their questions.
Fuck. Whoa.
Oh, here they go.
It's
It's because
just
so many people are calling, maybe.
Yeah.
It's just It's getting the phone lines are clogged.
We should probably consider a different program that doesn't suck.
We did. I tried a few other ones.
Like what?
Ventrilo. We could get a Vent server.
Oh fuck.
How many years did you go to
I could just
summer
drag
camp?
one person.
All right, so I went to as a camper. I went for
Please answer somebody.
6. As a camper, I went for 8, and then I went to Israel with like the campers as an older camper, and then I was a counselor there for 1 year. So I spent nine summers as part of the camp experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like it's ingrained because especially as a Jew in the South.
But you're not like
being
Jewish at all now.
Well, not now, no, because I think God is dumb and not real.
9 years though, you're in.
But
What's that have to
'cause
do with camp?
It's such a part of your identity. Like it's drilled that it's so important for you to do this and like to take it seriously because that's like the struggle.
Because like I didn't do any camp. Did you go to camp?
I went to a couple, but it was more just because my best friend was going and I had nothing else going on in the summer. I went along. They were pretty fun. It was for like a week.
Yeah, but you're from like an outdoorsy kind of area, so you probably spent a lot of time outdoors growing up.
I did a lot of Boy Scouts.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hello?
Did you do Boy Scouts?
Oh, hi.
I didn't
Oh,
do
somebody's
Boy
there. It actually
Oh
answered.
man, Skype doesn't suck anymore.
Hey.
I can't
Hey.
promise
Vamping.
we're gonna be on the phone with you for long. So please ask your question.
Okay, so if you could hang out with Pope Francis, what would you do? And James, I absolutely love your channel. Keep up the good work. Tell Adam to, make more videos.
Oh, thanks,
No,
man.
he's dead.
Thanks for watching.
I would go to a water park with Pope Francis.
Oh, it's all holy water.
I think I would genuinely like to sit down with Pope Francis and show him some of my YouTube videos. No, I know he's like getting the reputation for being the people's pope, and I firmly believe that it's a political position, despite the fact that it shouldn't be. And I think he's doing a really good job. Skype crashed. I think he's doing a really good job.
Did you grow up Catholic?
I did. Yes.
Did you go to church?
I did.
You go to church camp?
I didn't go to
You
church
said
camp.
it
I
didn't
did. What is it?
Catechism or
Sunday school?
Yeah, Sunday school for a little while, but
Nice.
never actually a church
I
camp.
never did that.
But he seems like a pretty cool dude.
He does.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
there's one thing about being like manipulative and like lying just to get people's approval. But I always commend people, and I've said this about a bunch of, we've worked in several different places where we've been around people that just kind of say what you want to hear.
Yeah.
And I always go, if they can consistently say what I want them to hear, at least they know what is not the utterly worst thing to say. Because there are a lot of politicians or whatever that'll just go and they'll say, oh, this is how I feel about this or that or the other thing.
Like
And
Donald Trump?
I'm like, shut up. Like, you're wrong and you're stupid.
and you're
stupid.
only embarrassing yourself.
And you're embarrassing yourself. So whether or not the Pope believe, because he just said something about, he's like, I legitimately think climate change is a problem.
Right.
Yeah. Like whether or not he legitimately believes that, at least he's like kind of caught up enough to say, I should probably say that I think.
Do you think the Pope actually believes in God and miracles?
Yeah. I think faith has to be enough of a part of his life for him to reach that point.
I mean, I don't know. I
think there's tons of
But
priests.
you think like the closer he gets to the top, the more he realizes that it's not true?
I think you might have a more nuanced view of it.
Well, isn't there, when you
traditional
become pope,
Catholicism.
don't they take you into a secret, there's like a room, I read about it once.
Pope room.
What's on Wikipedia? There's a room where they take the Pope and then it basically has like a box in it and only the popes are allowed to open it. It's like,
what's in the box?
Popes know.
It's like,
that's it.
It's like the president's book and like treasure and.
It's like that. There's like a room. Yeah, search for a pope. It's like there's a name for it, like a really like imposing name for it. The Legend of the Pope's Box. What is the Legend of the Pope's Box? Anyone heard
It's
of it?
right there. It's right there.
Oh, it's gone.
We lost it. Magical. My answer for the question from Skype though was like, I would totally want to wear his hat. I would just want to wear his hat.
We got some click hole.
He probably wouldn't let you
business.
wear his hat.
Oh, look at that. Little pods.
Yeah.
going on.
The post box, very rare legend. The
Cardinals
Cardinals
been
were being chosen as poet.
Can a
No, this is all bullshit.
Can
It's
a
like-
legend be
this is-
very rare?
It's something that like they're supposed to go. It's part of the process. Well, if you look up the process of when they get a new pope, there's like a couple stages, and one of the stages is they take the pope to
I
a
know.
room.
I know it's in the box.
What's in the
It's
box?
a scrap of paper written in Aramaic, which was the language that the Bible was originally written in. That says God is not real, and then it's a quote, and then the quote is attributed to Jesus.
Well, I thought, what if the quote was attributed to God?
What?
He's like, I'm not even a real thing.
Then
Hey,
you're like,
James,
I
don't
don't
you
know
believe
what
that
to
Jesus is God?
Do I know?
And well, don't they?
That's like someone.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
That's like someone saying that they always lie.
Oh yeah.
He's like, wait, are you lying now? Then?
Yeah.
One of us always lies. One of us always tells the truth.
Anyway, the Pope seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, I honestly I probably just want to honestly just get dinner with him, have a little bit of red wine, and
Get him
just talk about what's on his
You want to
mind.
get the Pope drunk?
Come on, Pope. No, have another one. Pope, come on now. You don't want to be all tight, do you?
Date rape the Pope.
I'm gonna search on my phone. Pope box.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say
take the
that.
next question.
call. Adam Povic's calling.
We'll see.
Is he
Oh, got it. All right, hold on. Skype crashed again.
Yeah,
I think we've already outgrown Skype for this fucking thing. I didn't think that could happen.
Do you think the Pope
Hold on a minute.
was always popish? And like, do you think he ever did anything bad when he was young? Like,
Keep going.
like drinking or
Kids do shit all the time.
Be kids.
and he can still be the Pope?
Because doesn't the
I
church
guess
teach
Catholic-
forgiveness?
Yeah, I guess Catholics, that's all about forgiveness. But at the same time, they're also really big dicks.
Okie dokie. Well,
And they punish you.
Love this thing.
Lawrence, what do you want to do with the Pope?
I would. Gosh.
Poke the Pope?
I would ask him about how he feels about the responsibility of being a pope. How do you deal with that?
You're confusing it.
I'm not confusing anything. You have to kind of mash it a little bit.
You do know more about computers than I do.
Yep.
Sometimes you just gotta force it in there.
Are you
really
looking at the
grind it
magical
in.
Pope box?
Yes.
Fuck!
I am.
God damn.
If a priest is elected,
This is a really compelling fact cast. I'm glad we're doing it.
We can put the Pope on the thumbnail.
Oh yeah! Oh, catch those.
We fail English. That's impossible.
SEO.
Hold on.
I didn't know Skype worked this way. We might be getting DDoS or something.
No.
well, we basically are because of all the
right.
Yeah.
the calls.
Nobody cares about us enough to DDoS
I
us.
wouldn't think so, but there's always some douche out there that like misheard something and interpreted it away because they got weird worldviews. Yeah, I want to say you guys maybe back off on the calls a little bit, but I know that's not going to work.
You guys,
Please.
you should just
Ask questions. Maybe
pull
ask
them up on
questions.
Twitter. Or
Yeah, I was
something.
gonna say ask questions on Twitter.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Whatever a spider can, spins a web any size.
Dude, oh my
catches
God.
thieves just like flies. Look out.
Wishful
Here
pirate.
comes the
Might be
Spider-Man.
enough.
Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. And
The whole
he's
song?
From a thread. Take a look overhead.
Oh, there's a picture of a Pope
Hey
voting
there
voting
goes the
sheet.
Spider-Man. In the chill of night,
Not
at
allowed.
the scene of the crime, like a streak of light, he arrives
his picture
just
loaded.
in time. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Are you playing this whole
So-
It was really long. No, I stopped it. Is somebody answering? No.
Ooh.
Oh,
God
damn.
Hold on, we can find stuff about the Pope. Keep talking.
Yeah, okay. Tell us.
Joel, what are you doing?
Keep this content rolling.
Are you kidding me? My parents are in
Ooh.
town. We're not talking
Ooh.
about that. That's boring and dumb.
How about this?
Oh, you're saying your parents are boring and dumb.
My heart, I don't know if you can hear me. My
Whoa!
heart is
We got somebody. Okay, you got. Hello. Ask your question very quickly, otherwise it's gonna crash again.
yeah. Oh, God. Okay. My question is about something you basically said a long time ago, where Bruce basically made a transgender, or Joel made it.
Oh, you lost
made a
it.
made like what?
Whoop. Nope. Keep going.
Don't interrupt him. Let him ask a stupid question.
Oh,
It's not stupid.
I'm so mean. But basically, like you made a couple like transgender jokes and star raper jokes and stuff like that, which I found personally hilarious and I love them. But then I noticed you guys kind of started apologizing for them after a while.
I don't think we ever apologized for them.
Wait, for what jokes?
Joel apologized, started kind of
I think we,
backing off of for example, the transvestite joke he made in, I believe, the first comment show you made, like 13 minutes or so was the time.
I remember
I'm just
that.
Curious,
I remember.
do you guys ever you already answered the question before. Do you guys kind of ever back off jokes, or you think you go too far? But I'm just curious. Don't you ever kind of think maybe you should just kind of ignore like the Tumblr arenas and stuff like that? Are you familiar with the?
It's funny because you just used a disparaging comment, but that's okay.
I don't think he's defending them or anything. He's just
No, he's attacking them. Pretty
I'm
good.
not defending them. I'm not attacking them. No, I'm saying like, do you guys ever pay attention to them? Because I don't know if you're aware.
We actually had
of
a
it.
long conversation about James and Bruce and Adam and Lawrence and Spoole and Matt and I had a long
I was
conversation.
standing over there.
Yeah, we had a long conversation about this yesterday.
We did?
About how, because we've been getting a lot of comments recently about people who are upset that we've been bleeping out words.
There's one comment specifically that was like they can do whatever they want to, but it was really strange that they bleep certain words in
Well, I don't care if you bleep
open
personally.
house.
Usually we do it for comedic effect
They were
more
like,
than anything.
if they think it's funny, they should stand by it. And I'm truncating this comment, but if they think it's funny, they should stand by it. If they don't think it's funny, why did they leave it in the first place? And to my response to that is, I think it's funny with a bleep.
Yeah, usually we bleep for comedic effect.
I think some things.
I agree.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm personally probably a lot more cautious than the other guys because I'm more of a pussy than they are. I was also raised by probably significantly more hippie style parents than, I mean, my parents aren't hippies, but they're like liberal hippies. And so I'm a lot more like, I try to be a lot more empathetic towards groups that not PC, but I try to be more empathetic towards groups that have been historically marginalized.
Nice.
Cool.
Because of summer camp.
It's true though.
I'm taking your hat now. And I don't know. I mean,
It's full.
so I'm just aware. I'm aware of it more, and I wouldn't say that I necessarily try to apologize for it, but more that I understand why people get upset about certain things. I also think that there's too much of a backlash, and that people want to be offended by things. But I don't want that I don't want that backlash to take away from legitimate concerns about marginalization or offensive content. Honestly,
I agree.
James agrees.
That reasonably
Joel agrees.
answers my question.
Yeah, it's
I just don't want to see something like, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but Rooster Teeth and Tumblr kind of had a thing where if you can Google it if you want, but apparently some Tumblr people got really upset at Rooster Teeth for using ableist language, which I was just amazed by.
well,
And
they can
they
get
actually started a petition on whitehouse.gov to get like Obama involved.
what?
To like
You
talk
can look
about
at it, it's hilarious.
to talk about like on like comment show or I think it was comment show or whatever in
I
the
can't-
past.
I
It was
don't
like
believe there
I don't
was a
think we were
specific
really
show.
apologizing more than like trying to explain how comedy works. If I remember right, like James was trying to explain like how we not disparage, but how we'll like make fun of any group and every group without like really trying to censor it if we can help it. Just
Right.
because then that limits us in our comedy and stuff in general.
It's an interesting topic because the problem is, and this is me seeing it from all sides, so this is more of an explanation, not really where I stand, but the problem is certain jokes are target a certain subgroup because of history. So if you make a slavery joke, yeah, that's going to target like all number. You could say like, well, white people could be slaves too, but they haven't been. And
Well, they have been, but
damn it, Joel! Damn it! Somebody was going to do it, and I didn't think it was going to be you.
Don't
There's a-
marginalize Lawrence.
Basically, it's so a way to explain it is like say you're at a dinner table and your sister has more food than you do, and you're like, but I want an equal amount of food, and your dad's like, well, everyone wants an equal amount of food. It's not, you can't excuse what's happening right now because of a larger idea. The reality is somebody else has more food than you do, and
Your sister's huge and she needs that.
yeah, she's fucking fat. So if to say that like, well, everything's equal, it's kind of willfully ignoring that everything's not equal and it hasn't been for a long time. The problem is like there are things that are funny that target certain groups, and like if there were a way to make fun of adult white men, we would do that too. It's just
well, we do make fun. I make
that's
fun of
the thing,
adult
we
white
do,
men all the
but
time.
It doesn't really have the same effect because white males typically haven't
get made
been
fun of all the time.
Haven't been sexually abused or systematically
Wait, what?
like genocided, except for Jewish people.
No, this isn't what.
Hold on. Well, real quick, as far as comedy goes, I don't see how there's a way for comedy to be offensive at all. At all.
If it's being actual true
Because
comedy,
here's the thing.
I guess.
If it's funny, everyone should laugh at it, and it's a joke, and it's obviously a joke. If it's not funny, then it's not a joke,
So what
and
you're-
it's not worth getting upset about.
I think
it's not a good joke.
I think what you're saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that there's a way to make everything funny.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, but because comedy is subjective, not everybody is going to find the same things funny.
True.
It's like sexual harassment.
So rather than saying that comedy is funny and you shouldn't be offended by it, which it almost, I mean, because by its definition, comedy is funny, and that makes it okay.
Well, intended to be funny.
Is intended to be funny. I take the similar viewpoint, but it's actually reverse, which is that like anything can be funny. You just need to find a way to make it funny.
Yeah, I think as long as the intention is pure, like just comedy and jokes, and not like backed by like ignorance or racism or something like that, then it's good.
If a redneck with a rebel flag and like a couple beers who has a history of calling minority groups derogatory terms and stuff like that says like, hey, how many black people does it take to screw in a light bulb or whatever, and it's one, not funny and doesn't make anyone laugh, he's probably not making a joke, he's a bigot.
Yeah.
You know, and like I know there's a point where the lines blur, but for the most part, like it's pretty easy to go, oh no, this person's a bigot.
You know, this is an old thing, but you know what did like edgy well, South Park does edgy comedy pretty well, I think. But also the musical Avenue Q did like racist jokes, handicap jokes, like sick jokes, all sorts of weird jokes, sex trafficking jokes really well, in a way that it was an inclusive sexual trafficking joke.
And we all commit sexual
I also
trafficking.
feel like, interestingly enough, I haven't seen Avenue Q, but that is a Muppet show, right? Where at least half the cast are Muppets.
Right.
So that is the avenue, so to speak, through which they chose to make those jokes.
Yeah, it's a
which for us bleeping something is the avenue through which we decided to do it. So that way it's more obviously a joke. I think the idea is we're doing this, so it's more obviously a joke. So if someone stumbles upon it, they're not going to see it and go, who are these bigots? Like, who are these assholes who are just saying these things? Go ahead.
Sorry, but a lot of times from like what I've noticed on like our comments and stuff is like people kind of piggyback. Like one person will say it, and then other people are like, hey, yeah, that. We're like at the time they were fine, but then later they're like, oh yeah, that was kind of offensive, or like, oh, that is offensive to me and stuff. Is what it feels like. I'm not necessarily saying that's the case.
I mean, Spoole, what you're touching on is the idea that humor or just, ooh, that's a boob. Well, let's go past that. It was tasteful though. Context is what we're talking about. There's the idea that like just repeating something or bringing up that it exists is reintroducing it into culture. So if you're trying to stamp out racism, then making a joke that references racism will just reinforce and remind people, oh, racism is a thing. I can be racist still.
Yeah.
Well,
it's very childish to think that way, but also like maybe there's something to it. I don't know. I'm not an anthropologist.
But I feel like trying to ignore things like that.
Brushing it under the rug isn't getting rid of it.
Like whether it's gender equality or racial equality and stuff, I feel like where if you're like if you just ignore it, that's not good. If you like do like reverse racism or stuff like that, that's not good, obviously, or like all kinds of stuff like that.
Real quick, guys.
Reverse racism.
It's the room of tears. After a new pope is elected, he is taken to the room of tears.
Cool.
And apparently, the rumor is in there that the honest answer is that it's called the room of tears, most likely because it's an emotion. It's a place where you're allowed to just emote over the stress of, I'm sure, everything you just endured to get to that point, and to know that this thing you devoted your life to, you are now the closest of anyone on this planet to what it is you're devoting yourself to. So it's a place for you to be emotionally outpouring of that. But the rumor is, the conspiracy theory is that there's like something in there that all popes read, which I think is more funny and creative. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but I think it's funny.
We have time for one more call.
Oh, okay. Are you still there, Mr. Pirate?
Yep, I'm still there.
Oh, cool. Okay,
it was nice talking to you. Honestly, also real short. Just want to say I really appreciate you guys. I love your comedy. You're very funny, guys. I like it so much.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.
That comment offended me. Actually.
I wish I knew what race you were, so I could make a joke at your expense.
Have a good day, guys.
Yeah, see you.
Bye.
He's like, all right, I'm gonna go.
We know it's the man.
Well, let's hope that hung up. I don't know. The context is there are a lot of people that are worried. Okay, so there are people who go out of their way to get offended at things and then tell people you shouldn't do that because that's offensive, because they believe that it's harmful to society. And then there are other people that think if they have their way, like everything will become boring and stupid because nobody will want to say anything that remotely targets any kind of group that's
You're
ever
like
been
too PC.
Yeah. So it's weird because I can see it from both sides, and I think it really comes down to your worldview. Like, what do you think is influential and damaging?
We're never all going to get on the same page, so we might as well just learn to live on our own page.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
On an
really,
island.
really
You like
deep,
that?
James.
That's what it says when the Pope goes into the room of tears and then opens it and looks at it.
Ay, Dios mío.
There's a Medici read that in like Latin or something.
Do we have another
Do
caller?
we have time for one more call?
I mean, maybe it's up to Skype.
Let's see if it
I'm kinda
works.
fucking working on it here.
Roll that dice.
Well, let me.
I like watching it in the task manager and to see it go like, not responding back, not responding.
One more.
Oop, not responding.
Sigh though.
Hold on, give it a chance though. It needs to spool up that Skype.
It's blonking.
Has all these other sound effects on
Oh,
Star
call
Trek.
ended.
No answer. That was weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
Oh. Try
We
again.
answered
Skype.
like 5 people.
There's
at
got to
once.
be a way.
Yeah. Right.
What if we take $5 and we shove it into the disk drive?
Buy some Skype credits.
Yeah.
Skype coins.
If we pay into Skype, will it treat us better?
I guess they didn't
Probably.
intend for it to be a switchboard.
There is premium Skype.
God damn it.
What does that
Please,
give you?
Skype, you gotta give me this.
You get video, like multiple people video calling, and a bunch of other random stuff, right?
How do normal?
I don't think
like,
that
legitimate podcasters do this.
They have a phone line.
Probably have like an
with a
iPhone
producer.
line.
Phone producer, right?
Ooh. I mean, if it was the kind of thing where I could have a call and it would just reject all calls, maybe I need to do that.
Google Voice.
Why don't
Or try Google Voice.
Spoole? You asked the last question.
Come on.
James, what are you doing this weekend?
I'm gonna go to a dog
Strung
beach with my dog.
Oh, Benson.
Dog beach.
I want to go.
You want to go?
I can't. My parents
Oh,
are
your
in
parents
town.
are in
Your
town.
parents don't like dogs?
Well, we have plans.
We're
Big
gonna,
plans.
We're gonna go check it out, and then I'll let you know how it is,
Uh-huh.
and then next time you can bring Frankie and Billy.
Can I ask which dog beach you do not want to say on the podcast?
I don't care.
Because you don't want to blow up your spot.
Yeah, I don't want to blow up my spot. I don't want to ever show up.
Give them the name of the different one.
It's in Long Beach.
Just have Joel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great dog park.
Yeah.
Have Joel Periscope from it for you. God damn it.
Lawrence, what do you do?
I went to a dog beach in San Diego. It was the best dog beach I've been to. It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
What made it so good?
Because there's a section of it where waves come in, but also like a really sheltered section, sheltered by a jetty that's just like pretty shallow and very still. So like Billy, one of my dogs now, who's kind of scared of water, she walked up to it and then decided, okay, this is fine, I can go into this water, and she was able to like run around and have a good time in that water. But she was really scared by the waves. So like and it's pretty big and there's lots of dogs, but it's like it's a variety of different ocean park
Very
atmospheres.
nice.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to it.
Look at those.
Lawrence, I appreciate the millions of things you're doing at once.
Yeah,
right
Lawrence,
now.
you're really handling it up here.
I'm just clicking buttons.
Spoole, what are you doing this weekend? I'm playing video games.
Video games.
Which ones?
I might. Maybe I'll try Mad Max.
Feeling
Probably
spicy?
Ark a little bit.
Little Ark? Okay.
I got Mad Max. Oh, I'm gonna start that Soma game that James started playing.
Soma's real good.
I'm excited for that.
Oh, just jumping on the bandwagon, huh?
Good shit.
No, it's.
Why don't you just watch me play it?
You
Watch me play it.
Posted days later, and I want to play it now.
You fist anuses in that game. It's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good.
I might go to IKEA and get a new couch.
Hot damn.
Maybe.
Try not to get laid so hard.
Lawrence, what's your exciting life like this weekend?
I'm gonna go see Aladdin at the El Capitan.
Oh, I really want to go to that.
Well, I'm going.
You know what
so-
you know what I'm doing next month?
What are you doing next month?
Black Cauldron at the El Capitan.
That's
When are you
racist.
go- I'm going then. Black Cauldron
offensive.
time.
Wait, is Brittany going?
Yeah, she's coming down.
Oh,
She'll be here. We're gonna go Disneyland and stuff. But that's in October. That's not this weekend.
Please
Black
answer
Cauldron's
somebody.
kind of terrible, though.
God damn it.
I haven't seen it since I was
Okay.
4 years old in theaters.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And so like I don't know if it's bad or if it's gonna be rad.
It's
so
not
I'm gonna
good.
get
Probably bad
I'm gonna get so hashtag
Wait, hold on.
so
hold on,
faded.
Hold on.
Okay.
We got a person.
Oh,
Are you there?
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm here.
ho! We did it. How are
You guys
you?
finally fixed it. I'm good.
Oh, I didn't fix jack shit. I just clicking real hard.
You're our last caller.
You're our last caller.
Awesome.
So make your question extra good.
What's the theme again?
There is no theme.
Oh, okay.
You weren't paying attention. Boo.
Ah, shit.
It's okay. Now there was Joel.
What is your favorite race or religion to make fun of, and why is it the Jews?
Nice. That's a good question.
Easy targets.
Yeah, Joel's an easy target. Also, it's like, I think out of everyone, the Jews did no, that's not fair to say. But still, like,
Wait, what did the Jews do to deserve it, Lawrence?
Well, that's the thing.
What did the
Built the
Jews
most
do
pyramids.
to deserve it?
I was gonna say the Jews probably did the least to deserve any of it,
Except-
because they just kind of sit there and you're just like, we're Jewish, you can't be Jewish. That's not our
That's
fault.
not true. Nobody
That's not
says
your
that.
fault.
You can be Jewish.
Damn it,
No, they
Joel,
ran-
stop
they
being so
ran-
fucking contradictory.
They ran a lot
Can't
of
you
banks.
just play along for once? At least if you're not born a Jew,
You're
it's
right.
a whole fucking process.
The Jews did deserve it.
What? That's not
He
even
said
what I was
they
saying.
didn't. He
Jesus
said they
Christ.
didn't.
He was contradicting.
Oh, your goddamn potch blowing out your memory, man. I was saying the Jews didn't do anything. They just want to sit there and build their pyramids, and that's it. Or be slave labor to build the pyramids. And then they walked across the desert, they found the promised land, and they just wanted to chill and be alone. But then crazy dudes had to be like, oh, they're the reason everything's wrong. Because we don't believe in
Okay.
God's law. We can lend it interest, and we can own the world's media and all the money in the world. That makes us bad for
Real
something.
quick. A lot of major world events in human history have happened. And who have always been there?
Aliens.
Humans.
White dudes.
More
Spiders.
specifically,
Aliens.
Irish humans.
less specifically, the Chinese have been there.
Oh.
I think I have a theory that Chinese people are also Jewish.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god.
What? Wait, why?
I don't know.
Let's go with it.
The thing is, you're supposed to go, oh, building of the pyramids, a lot of biblical events, the Holocaust.
So I was
all of
supposed
these
to
things
say the Jews.
had something to do with the Jews, but then I was going to do a bait and switch and I was going to say the Chinese, but it didn't pan out that way.
Well, we're having a post bait right now, right, Lawrence?
We'll probably just cut before at Spoole's question.
Damn it.
That was a good question. We got to argue about Jewish people for a little bit.
It's not an argument. We're all in agreement.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
I choose the Anasazi.
Don't forget your gift bag.
Yeah, take your gift bag on the way out. Hold on, here.
specific.
I got it here right here for you.
The Navajo.
Oh, sweet. There's condoms in here.
Don't talk over the fart. All right, thank you for calling.
Thanks
thank
for
you.
watching this disastrous episode of Fact Podcast.
Hey, we got to talk about stuff
say
like
that,
the
Joel.
Room of Tears.
Why can't I say that?
That's offensive. I can't hang
He's
up.
trying to hang up.
Hey, Skype closed.
Wait, hold on a minute.
No, I thought it was a good podcast for at least half of it.
Bracket right square bracket left square bracket right square bracket left square bracket right square bracket.
This is gonna go
left
on for
square
another
bracket,
20
right
seconds.
square
I was
bracket.
going to have you guys
walking
guess
away.
how long it was going to go. Thank you all for listening and calling in. Sorry, Skype apparently can't handle the massive volume of viewership we have.
Whatever.
It broke,
What
and then
else?
it kept breaking.
But we did. We learned about humor. We learned about togetherness. We learned about harmony. We learned.
Skype off!
How are babies made?
To a Japanese company. He's a good middleman.
Adam's right.
Okay, so answer
Lawrence
the
is
question.
wrong.
Also, he's 50 years old and has great pecs.
Answer the question then.
Adam's right.
What? Oh, I wanted to make Madden.
That's actually a good answer.
This is a great answer. Yeah.
Wow. The Rusty Acorn writes, if you could play a game with any celebrity, who would it be?
Oh man, I'd love to play a game with Gavin Free or Jeff Ramsey at some point.
They're not celebrities. They're
Or-
not celebrities.
Oh.
I want to play Mortal Kombat with Harper Lee.